Hello and welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Chris, and on today's video, we're going to compare two fragrances from the house of Chanel. So we are going back to the classic. What started it all, which is number 5, the number 1 selling fragrance of all time. I think it's actually changed to number 2. Coco Mademoiselle has been bumped up as number 1. It might have changed again. Back when I worked for Chanel, that's what had happened. So we're going to compare L'Eau, which is the newest addition to this family, which is this one here. It is the Eau de Toilette version. It is going to be a little bit lighter, a little bit more vibrant. It's a beautiful scent, but I'm going to compare it to another one that you may not think of very much, which is Eau de Première, which is right here. This is not as old as the classic Eau de Parfum, but it's been around for a hot minute at this point. They're both supposed to be lighter versions of the Eau de Parfum, if you will, and they both have different characteristics that make them stand out. Which one is better for you? Let's check it out. So in terms of packaging, we get the exact same bottle. I mean, this classic bottle that has been copied, artists have put into their works of art. And anytime you see a generic photograph, or piece of art that you find at TJ Maxx or Home Goods or Ross Dress for Less, there's always this picture of a number 5 bottle with no label, and it just says Paris on it because this fragrance bottle, like I said, is iconic. Starting off with the classic, which is going to be Eau de Première, or Eau Première in this case. This was launched in 2008 by Jacques Polge, which was the in-house perfumer for Chanel at the time. This one has some pretty interesting notes. They both obviously have that blueprint of the aldehydic notes that make Chanel number 5 Chanel number 5. They're also going to have that rosy element, which is very symbolic to number 5 overall as a fragrance. But this one has aldehydes at the top, neroli and ylang ylang. As the heart notes, we're going to get May Rose as well as jasmine. And then for the base notes, we're going to get bourbon vanilla, vetiver, and sandalwood. This makes this fragrance a little bit more warm than L'Eau. It really focuses on those woody vanillic notes and just creates a very warm version of number 5. Number 5 to me is not typically a warm fragrance. I typically categorize it in my mind as a cooler scent, but I will say that the fragrance in this case is very warm, very seductive, very sexy. It's very classic number 5, but it focuses more, like I said, on that vanilla note, making it more delicate, making it more warmer, making it more inviting, if you will, compared to number 5, L'Eau. Overall, the fragrance sticks more in tradition with the classic number 5 scent. Yes, it takes its own liberties to become its own fragrance and to become its own self-standing perfume. But with that being said, the fragrance itself really focuses and really respects the heritage of the classic number 5. Something that we're not going to see in L'Eau. L'Eau was launched in 2016, and I love this fragrance. I'm going to be completely honest with you and transparent. It's my favorite one out of the number 5 franchise. I probably have a soft spot for it because at the time I was working for Chanel. I remember all the meetings of launching this fragrance, all of the promotional advertisement and everything that was put together for the launch of this fragrance. And the fragrance itself is a newer version of number 5. But the thing that it does differently than Eau de Première or Eau Première, as well as the Eau de Toilette number 5, as well as the classic number 5, as well as the Pure Parfum number 5, is that this fragrance really kind of takes the aldehydes and the number 5 smell as a soft suggestion and then kind of veers off into its own little territory. It's kind of like an eau de cologne type of scent mixed and kind of adding those elements of number 5, which just adds the class and sophistication of this beautiful scent. It is definitely a newer version of number 5, but kind of veering off into its own little corner and territory. Both of them are very beautiful scents. I think that if you love citric elements, you love sparkly notes, you love a free, fresh, vibrant fragrance, that you're going to love L'Eau. It is a newer one. It is going to be a little bit lighter wearing, just so you're aware, because it is an eau de toilette. And if you love warm, sophistication, inviting fragrances, then you're going to love the classic Mirror. But just keep into consideration that if you do not like that baby powder smell of the aldehydes, that soapy quality, and you find it to be repulsive or kind of old lady, you're not going to like these scents because they do have that inside of them. Low has a little bit less, and like I said, it takes its own liberties. It's kind of like a background note in that case. Eau de Première is going to be very much in line with the Eau de Parfum, the Pure Parfum, and the Eau de Toilette classic versions of number 5. So which one of these do I suggest for you to get? Like I said, if you're younger and you like a little bit more vibrancy, if you're a little bit more free-spirited, then Low is going to be the one for you. It has all of those qualities, but then adds that sophistication, that refinement, that old world charm that comes with number 5 as an actual fragrance. You're a little bit more reserved, a little bit more quiet, but you're very elegant, very effortless. Then Eau Premiere is going to be the one for you. It has those warm qualities that makes it, like I said, very inviting, very beautiful. This fragrance is a must have. Now, I did say in another video that I did for number 5 a long time ago that this is a little bit screechy. Eau Premiere can be a little bit screechy. In my opinion, it's a little bit sharp, a little bit harsh when it first opens up. This one, unlike the other two, like number 5 as well as number 5 Low, you have to wear it or let it dry down. It changes a lot. By the end of the dry down, the fragrance is very, like I said, warm and inviting. At the beginning, it's a little bit cold and kind of nasty, if you will. But if you let it dry down, you let it develop on your skin or on paper, it will change significantly, making you not regret your purchase. So what are your thoughts about these fragrances? Is there one you're going to pick? Let me know down below in the comments. Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up and subscribe for more fragrance related content. I love you. I hope to see you on the next video. Until then, take care.